Disturbing facts that will probably disturb you even if you're not easily disturbed. Part 76. In pre-modern China, poor families adopted girls to make sure that their sons would have someone to marry in the future, while other poor families with unwanted girls would give away their daughters. But I'm sitting here like, you're telling me that I have to marry my adopted brother? That's some flowers in the attic shit right there. These are suicide nets at an Apple sweatshop in China. You should never ride with your feet on the dashboard. Because if you get into an accident and the airbag deploys, the airbag will break your legs, and then your broken legs will hit you in the face. Like this poor unsuspecting crash dummy. This is a video of confessed killer Stephen McDaniel sitting eerily still for his entire 2-hour interrogation. I feel like I move more in 1 minute than that man moves the entire day. A 30-year-old Syrian man in Turkey was quarantined after testing positive for rabies. He escaped the hospital he was being quarantined at and was discovered in a field looking like this. Zombie apocalypse? These are department store wax mannequins melting in a heat wave in 1929. That's how I feel every single summer living in Texas. This is a man having an epileptic seizure, and these are his brain waves. I feel like when you have a seizure, you get sent into an alternate dimension temporarily. In 2012, 23-year-old gaming enthusiast Chen Rongyu died from a suspected heart attack in an internet cafe after playing either World of Warcraft or League of Legends. Are they the same thing? I have no idea. For 23 hours straight. Trigger warning, because this is how they found him. When the other patrons were questioned, they said they thought he was just sleeping. Apparently this was a regular occurrence. Amini Barami was a woman that was blinded and disfigured by a man in 2004 when he poured acid on her face. Courts ruled that a fair retribution was for the victim to blind her attacker. She stood above her attacker in a hospital operating room moments before the doctor would put several drops of acid into his eyeball. She spared him at the last minute. And girl, you were better than me, because I would have been in that doctor's ear being like, poor one in his pee-pee hole. This is a video of a P-51 Mustang crashing into a crowd at an air show. It killed 11 people. And that's why I don't fuck with stuff like that. Monster trucks? No. Air shows? No. I won't even go to a circus if it's got animals, because those barricades, those lions can mow down those barricades like they're made out of cardboard. This is ex-corrections officer Kirk Martin, covered in scratches from his latest rape victim. Baby girl was not going down without a fight. This is a simulation that shows what happens to the human body in a submersible implosion. AKA, this is what happened to the people that were on the Titan. Jacqueline Duran was 22 years old when she was mauled by 2 dogs that she was dog sitting. The dogs tore off and ate both of her ears, her nose, her lips, and most of the lower half of her face. She had over 800 bites, and she will be permanently disfigured for the rest of her life. I don't know what kind of dogs they were, but my guess is like Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are vicious. A father stares at the severed hand and foot of his 5-year-old daughter after failing to meet the daily rubber quota in Congo, Africa in 1904. This is why you don't mess with wild animals. That elephant said, bitch, you are not Snow White. Get the fuck away from me. A human heart was once successfully transplanted twice. The first recipient died from unrelated causes, and it was successfully transplanted into a second recipient, who survived. Neanderthals lived in a very high-stress environment with high trauma rates, about 80% of them dying before age 40. And I'm going to say it because you won't. Some of those Neanderthals still live and breathe and walk among us, and they breed, and I have to talk to them every single day on the internet. Thanks for watching.